Hello, hi, this is Aaron again, posting the next day. I'm starting to post every day because there's something going on every day and we need to think every day. Because I'm still thinking of solutions to the problems that we have. And politicians, businessmen, everybody has started to say the problems are so hard, we can't fix them. Yes, we can. You don't want to fix them. You keep telling everybody the problem is hard because you don't want to think about it because it may mess with your bottom line. Do you know something? It's going to help your bottom line. Because let me tell you something. All these people are out here, their oil companies and everything, and they're killing us and everything else. And I just want to say to them, you know, you never see a hearse drive up to the bank on the way to the cemetery. And so if we're dead, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have a big profit margin. Or you might not have a profit margin at all because you're not going to be here because we're not going to be here. And you're going to say, oh, I should have thought about those problems. I should have thought about global warming because it's really cold and stupid ass up there in the White House where we need global warming, we have it. Do you not know that? The day after tomorrow, look at the movie The Day After Tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they were in cold because of global warming. We don't want to figure this problem out. We don't want to think about this problem. We hope it'll go away. We're not trying to make it go away. We're just, okay, maybe we'll all get in the movies. No. Y'all be dead. You know what? You got to start thinking about some of this stuff. Here's a good solution that I thought I've been thinking about a long time. You know, probably Africa and India has a hot spot that need water. They need the water so stuff can grow. What makes stuff grow? CO2. And if stuff is not growing, they're not using CO2. Because they don't need it. So the CO2 is just standing in the air, not being used. Because lo and behold, with our price tag world, we're not trying to get no water. We hopefully they'll pay for it. They'll pay for it. No, you're paying for it, and it's costing you a lot more than if you would have helped them get the water. Start thinking about these problems. Start analyzing the problems, and you'll start coming up with solutions. That's the solution I have with the CO2, with the trash. Do you know something? I think if we break some of the stuff down and start reusing a lot, we can reuse almost everything that we make. Furniture, plastic. We want to be a plastic world. Let's start reusing the plastic. Or let's start reusing it. Let's start getting. Let's get the money. Let's get the trash out of our oceans. Let's break some of this stuff down. Because I look at, well, can't we make stuff in the dust? Why can't we make some of this trash in the dust? Or dirt or whatever it is. Break it down. And that's what we need to start doing. You go to the trash yard and everything is still together. Break it apart. Break it down. And I'll bet you it'll biodegrade a lot faster if you help it. You're just throwing it out there and letting it sit. You're not trying to help this world. You're trying to hurt it. And you want to make it filthy. Because you don't want to think about the problems. You don't want to. It's a lot easier to just, oh, I don't want to think about it. Let's just do something else. And let's just, no, not let's do something else. Let's just keep doing what we've been doing. And hopefully it'll change. Guess what? That's the definition of insanity. It's not going to be a different result. You're doing the same thing. You got to change. All of it has to change. And we're going to have to change. We are, what I say to myself, we're fucking ourselves. We're fucking ourselves. And underdeveloped countries think we know what we're doing. We don't. We don't. Really don't. It's funny that they think we know what we're doing and we're constantly fucking ourselves. And they want to be like us. And guess what? It's hard to be like, I think sometimes they want to be like us, and then it's hard for them because they think a lot of stuff is stupid, because it is. A lot of stuff is stupid because it is. Everybody who comes in contact with me know I have a problem with robots. Because, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it has no purchasing power. So why are you giving it the job? It can't buy anything. It doesn't do anything. It's you're hurting our economy. Because I don't think they ever think about how much money have you taken out of our economy from robots? How much money are you taking out of our economy? And saying this is helping us. It's not. If it's taking money out of the economy, it's not helping us. It's not helping us do a thing. They always talk about new math. What is new math? That seems so idiotic to me when they jump up and say new math. No, there's no such thing as new math. There's old math and math. Because I don't think you're ever going to change 2 plus 2. It's always going to be 4. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 0 is 1. 0 and 0 is 0. You're not going to change that. There's nothing new about that. So what is new math? Did that change? Because I'm looking at a robot as opposed to a person. A robot never stops working. A person does. Guess what? A robot never eats. He never sleeps. He never buys a home. He never does any of that. A person does. But you gave the robot the job to cut yourself out. I really want to see the math on that. I really do. And I want to see how that's helping out the company. I really want to see that. I talk about a lot of topics because there's so much going on. So much going on that it all boils down to, it all leads back to one thing: the bottom line. And the bottom line is, you keep missing it on all accounts. You keep missing it because you keep trying to do what's good for, I guess, the company, and you're not saying that you're actually hurting the company. You try to say, well, we're trying, we need to move a job overseas, we need to get a robotic, we need to, you know what you're doing? You're cutting out your base. Because guess what? When you cut that job, you cut out somebody buying that product. You cut them out. And say, you know, we're trying, because I look at companies that move overseas and stuff like that, and I'm always wondering, like, do the people overseas even buy the product? Do they even buy it? Or do you even pay them enough to buy it? You probably don't. You think you're giving out, well, I'm only paying $2 or $3 for this. I'm paying $5 for them to build this car. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna buy nothing from you. And then you come back over here and still ain't got advertising. You got to do this, got to do that, and it's like you spent more money and lost more money than you gained. You haven't gained much. Because guess what? That person can't buy your product anymore. Because guess what? You made him lose a job. So why should he buy anything from you? There is a lot of stuff that's going on. And there's a lot of stuff that I see that's going on. We need to start helping out with the global economy. Guess what? We need to start thinking globally. We need to start thinking globally. Actually, we need to just start thinking. They're not trying to give you solutions. They're trying to give you I don't know what they're trying to give you. Because they try to scare you and everything else. And they never tell you, no, that's not the word. Not in a sustainable society. We're not. We're going to probably be like Venezuela, and it costs a whole bunch of money to buy some toilet paper. Because we're making ourselves into third world country and saying America first. There's a lot of things that's happening, and you see even the younger generation is not thinking. They want to jump onto what Trump is talking about, and I just want to say something. People, we live in a global economy. We live in a digital world. Why do we all, everybody in the world almost, everybody in this world, we live in a digital world. Why do we keep having analog leaders? Why do we keep having analog leaders? And I was listening to the news, and, Trump said they need to found 30,000 emails of Hillary Clinton's. And he doesn't even use emails. So like, do you even know what an email is? Do you know what count is? One email is, do you want to go to lunch? And that's two. That's two emails right there. That's how we used to talk to each other before we got instant messenger. And lo and behold, why I often say we're screwing ourselves, because we're taking money out of our economy. That's what roads are doing, taking money out of our economy. And they're causing you not to have people skills and social skills. Yes, because you're on social media, does not mean you have social skills. You have to interact with people. You have to have human contact. And not just your family and just people. You got to have you have to have somebody that challenges you. You can't have that. You have to have somebody that has a different idea than you do. Because maybe they will think differently than you. And you just might come up with a solution. I say all this because we're not coming up with solutions. We're just letting it go each and every day and reporting on it like, oh, did you see the camera went outside? Okay, they went outside to show you that we need to go further, that we need to understand what's going on. And you don't, because guess what? They just showed it. People start thinking, really, really start thinking, and start using a lot more of just your brain function. And I will tell you one thing that will really, really help. Slow down on the salt and sugar, because that will help you wake up. Because you know your senses are being dulled by that. Your senses are your sensitivity to salt, your sensitivity to sugar is it's being dulled. They figured out a way to dull your senses, and you're just, oh, I'm happy to have this. People start thinking, I know you want to progress, but they don't want you to progress. They want you to stay in your bubble, or they want you to be in a bubble that we hear it, we don't react to it, or we don't see it, or we don't do anything about it. Get out of your bubble. And there are a lot of progressives who are in a bubble. Bernie Sanders, he's in a bubble. All of them are in a bubble. They're talking about a lot of things, and you want to say it sounds good. They have a lot of taglines. But how? How are you going to do this? Please tell me. How are you going to do this? And I will say it again. If you didn't hear me yesterday, if somebody says Medicare for all, we need to raise taxes, you tell them, get the hell away from me. No, we don't. You don't have, because guess what? They've been talking about that for years. You do something else. You need to think about it a different way. we need to think about it a different way. And the way that I think about that is, guess what? We pay for insurance. Wow, there's a lot of money that goes to insurance company for medical benefits. Why can't we get some of that money over to Medicaid so we can have Medicaid for all? Gotta pay for it. Gotta pay for it. We had the money right there. And nobody, you might end up getting some money instead of losing. Because that's what progressives say each and every time. If we raise taxes on 10%, guess what? Stop. Because that argument is not going to work. If we get some of this money that I'm paying to the insurance companies over to Medicaid, we probably have it. You know, so I think we do have it. And they don't want to do anything about it because it might just work. That might work. Come up with some different solutions. I know that what the first solution was didn't work. It doesn't work. Got to think about it again. We got to think about it again. Global warming, we need to be bolder. Trash, we need to be bolder. We need to start saying, hey, hold up. I know you're throwing that away. Let's see what we can do. Because I think the biggest business right now should be cleanup. Ways to clean this up. Because we are not cleaning it up. We're making it dirtier. And just because Trump said we got the cleanest air clean. No, we don't. But we can. We can. But guess what? We need a bolder idea. We need a digital leader, not an analog leader. We need somebody out of that bubble. We need somebody saying, hey, I'm thinking differently. I'm not going to think the same. I'm going to think differently. Because those old ways are not the best ways. And they're old. We need some new ones. We need some new thinking. Some new thinking. And now I want to talk about, I was looking at it's called Saving Marriage. It's a documentary over saving marriage. It was like talking about gay marriage. I'm gay. And I remember what they said. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. guess what, people? God made Adam, he made Eve, and he made Steve. So stop saying Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, because Adam, he made Adam and Steve. Okay? It's just Adam and Steve went in the Garden of Eden, but he made both of them. So stop saying that. There's a lot of stuff that we need to stop saying because it makes no sense. Because people just say it and they don't think about it. All they do is they say it and it's a good tagline. We have a lot of taglines that really, that's all they are. Taglines. And hopefully somebody will repeat it. And that's what they do. We repeat it. We repeat a lot. We repeat a lot. And we repeat it because that's all we know. We know that we should repeat it. Maybe somebody will get it. And then we don't think about what we're saying. We just repeat it. And we don't think about what we're saying. We just say it. We just say it. And hopefully somebody might say something different. Then we'll jump on that. It's amazing how simple we really truly are when we think we've evolved. When we think we have evolved. And they holler, wake up, wake up, wake up. And you need to wake up, wake up, wake up. But that's why I'd say wake up to yourself. Because then you're going to wake up on a lot of issues. Don't wake up to just that issue. Wake up. Because when you wake up, there's a lot of issues you wake up to. And when you wake up, that's kind of stupid. Oh, we need to do this. Oh, we need to do that. Oh, that's what he means by wake up. Yes, wake up. I need for you to wake up. Wake up to everything. Because waking up on the issue, you're not doing that. You need to wake up to yourself and see, hey, wait a minute, hold up. A lot of this stuff is stupid. A lot of this stuff, I see a lot of us fucking ourselves, and I see a lot of just, I see a lot of stupidity. And that is so, that's so out there. There's a lot of stupidity out there. You have a lot of stupidity out there. That's why reality shows are so big, because we want to forget our reality and look at somebody else's. Oh, ain't that so bad? No. Yeah, it is. And I hope you know that's not real. Your reality is real. They just call it reality TV. Because they're trying to make it feel like the bullshit that you do the bullshit you doing is all right. Somebody else got it better work than you, and they ain't making money. Guess what? I don't need to know about somebody. I really don't need to know about what's going on in somebody else's house. I really don't care about no crime. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. Wake up to your reality and see the bullshit you got going on. They need to dull you. They're dulling your senses and making you okay. He can sing. He can sing. He can. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. Why is she crying, that baby? It's like, I got some shit going on in my world. Why am I worried about you? Why am I talking about you? Why? Why am I talking about you? You're not woke, so I'm not going to be woke either. I'm just going to listen to this bullshit. And I'm going to see you crying. I got to rush home and I got to see what's going on. And you know something? I really don't care. That's why I cannot look at reality TV, because it's stupidity to me. I got stuff going on in my own world. I don't need to worry about your shit. We got global warming, we got trash, we got this, we got that, we Medicare for all the stuff we need to worry about. And we need to find solutions on. We worry about reality TV. We worry about what you got going on. Worry about what you got going on. not what they got going on, because you got some shit going on yourself. And guess what? We got to figure out some solutions for this stuff. And that's what it is. I'm going to go now. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to think of something else. But subscribe to my channel if you see it. Like me, whatever, or say whatever you want to say. Leave me a comment. So if I need to talk about something, I can talk about it. And hopefully we have some solutions. Don't just hit me up and say, don't just hit me up with a problem. Hit me up with a problem and solution, or what you think a solution might be. If you're gonna leave a comment on what I think there. So I think that it probably, and I don't think any comment or solution is stupid. I'm glad that you're thinking of a solution. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.